You have been tasked with reviewing several elevation details pertaining to the proposed restaurant. These details are all stored in the Elevation Details DGN design file as individual models. MicroStation provides for an unlimited number of models of any type to be stored in a DGN file. This can be especially useful when working with project details. Multiple details may be stored within the same design file, along with any associated sheet layouts that are used for printing purposes. From the 01 Introduction to MicroStation folder, let's open the Elevation Details DGN file. This design file contains a variety of details related to the proposed restaurant. There are some settings that need to be verified for these details. To begin, from the Home tab in the primary ribbon group, let's open the Models dialog. The Models dialog opens displaying the list of models contained in this DGN file. As can be seen from the Type column, this design file contains multiple design models. The active model has its name displayed in a highlight color. In the Models dialog, we are going to double-click the model Women's Restroom, making this the active model. Observe the view window. You can now see the geometry displayed for this detail. From the Models dialog, let's go ahead now and click Edit Model Properties. In General Properties, observe that the current annotation scale is set to 1:50 and that Propagate Annotation Scale is off. From the View Groups toolbar, which is located along the bottom edge of the MicroStation application window, let's go ahead and browse the available view groups, and then click Restroom Accessory Views. The active model becomes Restroom Accessories. The View Groups toolbar is a convenient way to switch between models in the active DGN. When creating a model, a setting, which is on by default, provides for creating a view group. It is also possible to have multiple view groups for a single model, with each displaying the content of the model differently. Observe that here, Propagate Annotation Scale is on. Using view groups, let's take a few moments to review the models contained in the DGN file. Take note, it is possible to move the View Groups toolbar to a different location within the MicroStation interface. If you have trouble locating the View Groups toolbar, from the keyboard press Ctrl-T to open the list of available toolboxes and toggle the display of Manage View Groups. Once again, let's make the model Women's Restroom active. As was previously seen, Annotation Scale is currently set as 1:50 and Propagate Annotation Scale is off. In the Properties dialog, in the General section, let's set the following, and set them in this order. Propagate Annotation Scale, on, and then Annotation Scale, we'll set this to be 1:25. Observe the changes to the model. The geometry for the restroom remains the same, but the size of the annotation in the model has been updated, reflecting the annotation scale of 1:25. There is no need to save settings when changing the annotation scale. This setting is saved automatically. From View Groups, let's open the model Details. In the View window, observe the drawing title. This title gets its value Details automatically based upon the name of the model. This is done through the use of a text field. A field is a piece of text whose content is derived from the object properties such as file, model, or element. As can be seen here, the name of the model needs to be updated. From Properties, in general, we're going to change the following. For the name, door types. For the description, interior and exterior door types. And for the reflogical name, door types. The model name has now been updated and can be seen in the Models dialog. Again, let's review the title text in the View window. this text has not changed even though the name of the model has been updated. This is due to a setting in the model properties. So from properties, in general, go ahead and change the following. For update fields automatically, let's set this to be true. And as such, observe the change to the drawing title text in the view window. So now we are finished with this task, so you may close both the properties and models dialog. In this lesson, you learned how to navigate through the models contained in a design file, setting the active model as desired, and view model properties. You also learned how to use the View Groups toolbar for model navigation.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.